The streets of Old Woodbury were bathed in the eerie glow of flickering lamps. The quaint town, known for its serene ambience and cobblestone pathways, had been disrupted in recent weeks by a peculiar string of thefts. The items in question? Candles, thousands of them, vanishing from shops, homes, and even from the grand church. Detective Eleanor Marsh, a seasoned investigator with a penchant for unconventional cases, surveyed the scene outside the town's oldest candle shop, Flickerwicks. The shop's proud owner, Mr. Gustav Manning, had reported the most significant loss yet: his entire storeroom of handcrafted candles, gone overnight. Eleanor knelt down to examine the remains of a broken window, the alleged point of entry. It made little sense for the window to be smashed from inside out, a troubling clue that added to the mystery. She ordered her rookie partner, James, to photograph the scene. "I never thought folks would go mad over candles," James quipped, snapping pictures with his phone. "They're just wax after all." Eleanor shook her head. "It's not about what they are, James. It's about what they represent. Candles are livelihood, tradition, artistry. It's personal." The pair moved to the church next, Reverend Pollock eagerly waiting to show them the empty shelves where once vibrant votives stood in rows, illuminating prayers and petitions whispered into the old stone walls. "These candles were blessed, Detective, not just ordinary wax," Reverend Pollock insisted. "The town needs them for the festival next week. It's a tradition we've kept for over 100 years." Eleanor assured the Reverend they were doing everything possible to solve the mystery. She noted the reverence with which he spoke of the candles, sparking a thought in her mind. Their investigation took them through late-night stakeouts, conversations with townsfolk, and rifling through historical records at the Old Town Archives. A common thread began to weave into their findings: a name, repeatedly mentioned in hushed tones: Candela Lucis, the goddess of light. "It's an old myth," Eleanor explained to James, flipping through a dusty tome on local legends. "Followers of Candela Lucis believe in offering light to appease her spirit during the long winters. But why now? And why steal?" The answer came unexpectedly during a night watch. Huddled in darkness outside the church, Eleanor and James noticed a group of figures performing a quiet, almost ritualistic gathering around a bonfire in the woods. Moving swiftly but silently, they approached the clearing. Women and men, all clad in long robes, stood in a circle. At the center, a mound of candles gleaming in the soft firelight. One figure stepped forward, removing their hood to reveal the face of Professor Agnes Ordway, renowned local historian and ardent protector of Woodbury traditions. "Professor, didn't fancy you for a thief," Eleanor called out. "This isn't about theft," Agnes replied, her voice steady and composed. "It is preservation. As the festival was nearing, I feared fewer are taking our history seriously. This is a wake-up call." James, bewildered, turned to Eleanor. "So they're stealing? To save tradition?" Eleanor nodded, her stern expression easing slightly. "People will listen now, Agnes, but you can't take it into your own hands like this." The story of the candle thief spread, igniting a renewed interest in the history and traditions of Old Woodbury. It was a strange resolution, but in a town where light had always guided the path, it felt oddly fitting. Their case solved, Eleanor and James walked back through the cobblestone streets, the town asleep under a blanket of stars, candles and windows flickering, now symbols not just of light,